Hello, everyone.
Hey guys. Yeah, hello. This is a last minute thing for us.
This is super random.
This might not work out what we think it's
going to work out. And also the
out.
earliest we've ever done something like this because, well, honestly, we had a big argument today.
It was a big argument. It was just a debate.
It's also sickness. That's why we look like this.
I haven't shaved today, and both of you, I think it's hilarious. Yes, I think I am right.
And I think I am right.
I don't actually think either one's right. That's why we're asking for all your help on what we need to do.
But hopefully, Linda, we're not frozen. Let us know. Hopefully, we've remedied the problem with the internet. Please let us know. My hair looks insane.
Chris, we just saw that there is Chris and Heidi and the family. We just saw that there's a discount on on the country, Minneapolis. So. Oh,
really?
Yeah, might be getting a visit. We'll see. We're not sure.
We'll see.
This is kind of the whole debate. But we're waiting to get everybody else here, drinking some nice tea. So Amanda was really cool.
I need to put this on Facebook while you do that.
Okay. So Amanda's really cool and bought me some royal milk tea. Oh, right there. It says it in English. I told my sister, so this is from Japan. We love royal milk tea from Japan. Nothing like it. Go to your it's going to be a problem the whole entire time.
It's going to be a lot of that.
But yeah, go to your local Asian store and get this. This is fantastic, especially for the wintertime. It's going to be great. But they have the best tea with sugar and milk all in one in Japan. And that's what I had some. I bought some.
I found it on Amazon.
Brought over from Japan, and I can't find it on Amazon. So this is the next best thing. It's called Blendy Stick. Is that backwards for them too? I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's tea olay. And
can I use this right here?
No, I don't think so. You can right here, the arrow.
That?
You think? Yeah.
You'd think I knew how to do this.
I think we know how to do that already.
Ah.
Check that out, huh?
Look at that.
Anyway, so we got this. It's fantastic. We got it off Amazon. It was like $12 for these. For how many?
30.
And my sister said she only drinks milk tea because she lived in Japan for a year. And she says, wasn't that? Right here, it's in English. So if my sister watches this, it does say royal milk tea on it.
There you go, Hillary. No, he's not going to let you live it down.
But yeah, so quick drink. Hang on.
Quick drink. Hey, I'm going to expand this a touch so I can see.
Oh man.
See everybody's comments here.
So we had sinus infection. Our two nephews got sick, and somehow we got it because we helped take care of them.
They gave it to us.
We're all kind of big commune here. They come over, and then my sister drops them off to have my mom and dad wash them.
And now his parents are getting it.
So my parents are getting it, but it was horrible. So give me a quick recap of what happened the last couple of weeks because we've kind of been good about talking about it, but haven't
super gone.
That we were getting ready for a big garage sale. My parents moved from Austin, Texas to where we're currently at now, North Texas. And they moved from a big house to a smaller house. And all the houses here, if you don't know, in Texas, do not have basements.
You're also chasing a squirrel. This is not why we're here.
No, it's a written recap, waiting for Bill to show up.
Notes.
Yes. And so in that sense, so we've been scrambling while we're getting sick to get all these storage units they had here.
And then I fell.
And then on top of that, Amanda fell and sprained her ankle coming out of the barn on my sister's ranch.
Wasn't my proudest moment.
It was funny. I wanted to laugh because it was kind of funny the way it happened because she was talking as she fell, and while she was still falling, she was still talking, and that's kind of Amanda kind of thing. It's like she's just so she was falling, she was talking. It was kind of funny.
And it was immediately followed by profanity and tears. It's terrible.
So we're recovering. We got a big weekend planned ahead of us here, so hopefully we're recovered. Thanks. We're gonna film and vlog and get some stuff for you guys to show you something real kind of a quintessential Texas thing. Mm-hmm.
But the reason that we are here today is because we have had as you guys saw in the title, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because we're not stuck. Stuck is a bad word. But we are not to the place where we can go back to traveling full time yet. And so that's not really a choice for us right now. However, we do have some money saved where we can do something. And so we're trying to figure out what that something is, in addition to what the future of our channel is, because that was another source of our disagreement today. And so what we thought, or I guess what I thought, is, oh, hey, everybody's coming.
Yep. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you. Sorry. So what I thought was, I had ideas about the kind of future of the channel. And I also had thoughts about where we go, what we do. So we have some choices.
Let's give a quick backstory. So we've been kind of giving you guys everything like the gamut here while we're home. So we've been giving you we've been doing videos on food, which we enjoy because we like food, obviously, and
I have some ideas on how to expand that. So we'll talk about
food,
that.
and then the stations around here, and maybe just vlogging everyday life. And we get varying views and varying response on each of those videos. And so we're not really sure. Obviously, we're a travel channel, and that's the one thing we want to do. We want to continue doing that, but we're not really sure.
We are people that do not have children, and at some point in time, we'll do that. And so my thought is we are a travel channel. Our point is to travel full-time right now. However, we're not able to do that. We're working towards it. But you can have ours. Aren't you sweet? my point, they're so cute. But the whole thing I told him, I said, we will eventually have kids and we'll want to document that. We'll want to share that. And so I told him, I said, part of me feels like we need to move our channel a bit more towards travel lifestyle versus just travel, because there's so much more to our life, especially here and when we're traveling, than just that. And so there's so much of it that we're trying to figure out what to share, how to share, all of that. Oh, she and Sadie say hi.
Hello.
So I'm trying to speak. We're sorry. We're going to cough, you guys. We're sorry.
Look, there's a screen between us,
yes,
so you don't get
it through the internet. But we're trying to figure out kind of where we meet in the middle. And so I guess a big question for you guys to start, previous to us deciding where to go next, is what do you want to see? Do you want to, I know we've talked about this before. Hey, Corey, do we vlog at home? Do you want to see stuff like cooking videos and what we eat and what we cook from our travels and how we do that kind of stuff? Do you guys want to see more of what our life is like at home?
Like daily vlogging, or like seeing what we do
not
as a
posting
family?
every day. I'm not committing to
that.
that.
No. But like what we make for dinner, what we do, what I do at work, what I do
what I do here, what I do for work, what I do for Chubby and Away, what you guys see, and kind of the behind the scenes development stuff, because there's so much that goes on that we don't share. And I mean, I used to tell Jimmy all the time that his family's hilarious and mine's insane and hilarious. But it's one of those things, I feel like I could just set up a camera and walk away from it and just let it do its thing. But I'm not sure that that's interesting to anybody, because it's our life, but it's not our travel part of our life. And so I guess our question to you is, and let us know in the chat section, is how invested, I guess, do you feel in that part of who we are? Like, do you just want to see where we're traveling, or do you kind of just want to see life as a whole?
And this is kind of the dilemma what we're having today is like, I'm thinking, well, let's just do travel stuff and not do lifestyle. And Amanda personally watches more lifestyle stuff. And so,
I watch a lot of lifestyle. I watch a lot of like
people just walking around the house and making stuff for their kids, and it's like, oh,
I love that kind of stuff.
That's not my thing. I like watching. I'm just watching. If you guys, what's the guy I'm watching now? Simon Wilson.
He's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and he like sneaks into places and tries to go places and
but we would never do that.
And but so I find it fascinating. So we have totally different views on what we like as YouTube.
We watch totally different YouTube. That's the thing. And so we're wondering, do you guys want to see us go to Whole Foods? Do you want to see us go to Target? Do you want to see what we do around the house? Do you want to see our nephews and our nieces and his family and my family and us do things and, the stuff that isn't necessarily travel, but it's just our lives? We'll show you that. If you want to see that, we just aren't sure, because a whole lot of, and some of you guys, if you do YouTube, you know this, is that YouTube is really fickle, and YouTube punishes you like as a platform. They punish you if you don't upload consistently in some of those kinds of things. And they're changing their algorithm every other hour. And so that also makes things weird.
And part of that is I mean, control kind of transparency, is we're kind of getting punished right now for that too, because we have such a different gamut of stuff on our channel. So like we did the Middle Eastern Festival last time, and
which was amazing,
which was fantastic. We had a great time and inspired us to go back to Middle East. But like we have that, and then we have something totally different next time, and so it's really hard to know what direction to be with our channel, and that's kind of how I think we get diversified, and we kind of lose our way a little bit. And so we're trying to figure out what what we need to do in the future for everybody and what you want to see, because you obviously you invest your time as coming and watching us right now, which is
which we
fantastic.
Really appreciate.
So I think you probably invested us in people, which is great and is really humbling.
Yes.
But how do we expand our community? Because our main goal when we first started this channel is to inspire people to travel, and people that are all sizes and abilities to travel and go out and do stuff, just to show that everyday person can go do stuff.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to do. And I don't want to lose sight of that. And that's what we're worried about by doing some other stuff like this. So,
but I also feel, from my perspective, that it's really important to show people what your life is like for them to get to that end result. Because it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. You know, it's difficult. She got her pack today. Good. I'm so glad. That's awesome. She won our Facebook giveaway for Travel Pack.
Oh, by the way, if you guys are on here, go to Instagram. There's another giveaway for Travel Pack too.
Yeah, she's giving away
like
free
$10 or free money to go get some sample or go get some toiletries.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a sidebar. But we're really super torn about this, you guys, because we care a lot about our audience and our subscribers and our viewers, and we value you more than you guys will ever know.
Yeah.
And so
that's what keeps us going.
That's what keeps us going when it gets so hard. We want to throw something and that happens. And so sometimes I tell Jimmy, I'm like, I just want to show them what the life is like, like behind the scenes, so they know everything. And so
part of the problem too is we are so, all of us, us included, is we're so involved in social media and looking at other stuff. And we too get envy looking at Instagram and other YouTubers and Facebook going, man, why are they getting the views and we're not getting the views? Or why are they going those places we can't? And it's really hard to not lose sight of that stuff.
Comparison is dangerous.
And so comparison is very dangerous for us, and especially in looking at other people that travel. It's just tough because you don't know the abilities, you don't know the struggles, you don't know the credit card debt they're running up doing all that stuff, and that's what is frustrating to us, because we have to refocus our sights and going, okay, well, there's no way they can afford this trip. So they're probably, so you have to put it in perspective, and that's what we're trying to do.
And I find a lot of resistance with things, because I looked back at some of our old material, as horrible as it was. You guys are real troopers for watching us through the really bad stuff that we used to put out to you. Holy crap. Mm-hmm. But we've grown a lot. As content producers since then. We've also grown a lot as people. And there's been a lot of experiences and things that have happened to us coming home that I think have molded us and shaped us a bit, that have changed how we see a lot of things. And so that's part of why I started the Shapely Sisterhood. And part of me regrets starting it on a separate channel, because I think that it's content that would be valued for women here. Maybe I jumped the gun. I don't know. But I guess we want to be real and transparent with you guys, and understand that we know that this is something that we don't want to fail at, because we don't want to fail you. And at the end of the day, they love your shirt.
Oh, shit, yeah.
We want to be like your travel trainers, if that makes any sense to you at all. We want to be able to be the people that aren't the ones on YouTube that are just arching their back on a beach and frolicking and trying to make you jealous.
You guys know already it's not us, but
we don't want to make you jealous. We want to make you feel inspired, and we want you to feel like, well, hell, if they can do it, I can do it, and I'll just try to figure out a way, and we don't have a foolproof, sign up for this and, you'll make $1 million, because that's not realistic. There's a lot of different things that people do to make money to fund their travel. So we appreciate any suggestions or things like that you guys have, because it's hard finding travel content when you're not traveling, when you're at home.
Great feedback you're giving us right now too, which is really cool. So that's kind of where we're at right now, but that's kind of we're trying to set our sights long term. So what we can do to not only help you guys, but also finance ourselves, so we can go do that stuff and show you, and maybe we're actually looking to see if people want to join us doing this stuff too. And that's one thing we were interested in doing as well down the road. And we're talking about that today too, is we also want people to come with us. So
we do group trips.
It's one thing showing you guys stuff. It's another thing if you experience it with us. And that's what we really want, is the people that don't think they can do it, come with us and say, oh, yeah, you can. And we want to just keep snowball that and just keep it going, so you guys never stop traveling. That's what we want to do.
That's what we want to do.
And that's our ultimate, I think, goal down the road. But we want to share it with you guys and see what you think about that too, because we have, make it sustainable so we make money, but we also our main thing is to get you out and travel too, because that's the whole purpose of this channel.
Exactly.
Right.
So we have some things that we want to do in terms of group travel. We want to do a group cruise in 2020, but we want to be in the fall of 2020 to give people time to save, because those last minute cruises can be quite costly and we don't want to just throw that at you.
Yeah.
And then into 2021, I want to actually do group trips to destinations, like places. And so there's a lot of I's and T's to dot and cross previous to doing something like that.
Yeah.
And so it's quite the undertaking. And so that's part of what.
It's not as easy as just like, okay, let's plan a trip. You have to have like liability insurance and all that stuff too, which is really, just how to logistics or everything and make yourself not liable, because if you go and hurt yourself on a scooter, we don't obviously want to be sued or anything. So that's kind of those deals too, but we have to look at that stuff too. So segue into this, what we're going to do.
Well, I wanted to read some things that some people were saying, because you guys are making me beyond happy. I can't even tell you. So I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to start up here with some things that you guys are saying. So I'm going to go back in the chat section a second. Keep giving me information in the chat section, but I'm going to go back and I'll catch up.
What time is that? See, right there.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry we didn't call you guys by name like we usually do.
Yes,
I was just didn't
Jude there. Hey,
super
Judy.
focus. And Judy. Oh, hey. And Judy. I didn't see
Everybody's
her.
here tonight. Thanks.
So we appreciate you guys.
Maybe it's a good time for everybody to show
Maybe
up.
6:30 is a good time for us to do live events. I don't know. So, yes to cooking from Boo Boy and Kimberly. You guys want us to do cooking videos? Okay, cool. Boo Boy says show everything. Family on Standby. If you guys haven't listened to their podcast, you should go do that, because they're awesome.
Yeah, podcast and their channel.
They're amazing.
You guys, it's awesome. Go check
They're
the
giving
channel.
me hope for when we have children.
Yeah.
Says y'all are interesting. We'll watch regardless. It's really sweet. JC, I personally love. I hope that's not Jackie.
Jackie, probably.
Sorry, either way. I personally love watching you all travel, but will definitely lurk on your day-to-day too. See, because I'm nosy like
people,
that.
Yeah.
I love to see what people
that's
do.
You. Maybe
that's me, man.
It's a girl thing or what, but man,
I love to see people's everyday life, what their house looks like, what they cook. I love it. Catherine, yes, I have loved your videos, even going to the markets, etc. I've learned what sausage gravy was. I'm going to teach you how to make it. Female on Standby has a new sub from Boo Boy. Good for you.
All right. Hope we get some more.
Corey, okay, so most of us would love to live the travel lifestyle both of you live. To understand how you can do that, we need to understand how you do it behind the scenes. Duplication of results. I appreciate that. That's great. Daily Adventure, hello, good to see y'all. She's the one who won our travel pack, Melissa. The gritty behind the scenes stuff makes experience real. We appreciate that, because some people hate to see that kind of stuff. People tend to just want to see pretty things, and I feel like that helps nobody do anything. Let's see, Melissa, I would love to be able to travel to the countries that you both have. Your adventures look so amazing and dream come true. You're sweet.
Yeah. Never finance your fun. That's an important one.
Yeah, I have an accounting background, and I'm a Nazi about that.
That's good advice from Corey. Never finance your fun, and it's tough.
Never a good idea.
It's tough not to do. It really not to do. When you have to dig into the credit card, it's not a few times.
And you gotta pay.
That's not fun.
That's what a lot of the travel hackers do, is they just run up a bunch of.
But yeah, if you have a great credit card rate and you get perks. I actually don't know if that's not a bad idea, honestly.
Yeah, it's just you have to have means paid off.
There's a lot to be. Yeah, if you have means paid off each month, and if you get good rewards, if you can get like the Priority Pass and all that stuff.
It depends.
Yeah, I mean,
just Pamela, yes, you have travel, but it would be nice to see stuff between each travel adventure. Okay, cool. Catherine, I find it interesting of the things you've been doing in Texas, because life is definitely different than life in in Canada. You're right. Like Texas sometimes I feel like Texas is its own country, because we do really weird things. So Heather, I appreciated her comment. Honestly, maybe you're overthinking it a bit. I started watching you when you were traveling, and I've continued to watch since you came home. I've watched it all. Just do it and share it. I appreciate that, because I tend to overthink things and start to stress. So I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I would love to see a combination of your travels combined with how you schedule by seasons, time, finance, budget. I need to have a how-to laid out plan on how to get to my dream travels. Now that I can do. Budgets and how to and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
I can definitely do that. Travel trainers, perfect tips, ideas, travel, and how to get it all going. Schedule, finances. It's from Linda. Finding deals, all that stuff, home and away. So, okay, we can do that. Because I know a lot of people may not be in the States, and so you may want to figure out how to get here.
Something like a travel tip of the week, like a tip, like
really
travel hacking, like how to get good fares and stuff.
Travel trainers. Mm-hmm. I love that Family on Standby. They like that. I'm going to go back through all of this and take notes later. Okay. Oh gosh, I just lost my place. Oh shoot, where was I?
Wait, go down. Right there.
Oh,
Tim said something.
Tim. Okay, Tim. At the end of the day, you have one life to live. Enjoy yourself and live for today. Tomorrow may never happen. Make memories. Oh, you're sweet. I appreciate that.
Being sensible.
We are doing our first cruise in 18 days, and we would do a group cruise with you guys in a heartbeat. Awesome. Have fun on your first cruise. It's going to be so exciting.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll hear about that. I want to know where we're going.
What are you guys doing? Family on Standby, but you guys could totally stretch a weekend trip to a few weeks of vlogs. We could. We could. We could, and then travel tips during the week. We could. Mm-hmm. We absolutely could. Also, we are so in for a group cruise. Yay, Corey's in too. That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
I enjoy watching you both because you are real and down to earth. It's not filter goggles and washed over commercials. Real life, real people doing real things and bringing us along for the journey. Oh, I appreciate that. That's what we want.
Yeah, that's cool.
Josh says keep it as a travel channel.
I expect that. That's kind of how I thought.
I expect that. 30 to wake up. Good morning. Oh, hey, good morning from Bali. Look, I'm going to be honest. I hate you a little bit.
Watching
Kevin.
Okay, we see a couple YouTubers on here, fellow YouTubers. Another one you got to go watch is 30 to Wake Up. If you haven't yet, you're missing out. He's doing his year of travel. Hey, both Family on Standby and 30 to Wake Up. 30 on the Wake Up. They both had their content quality and the editing is amazing. So, but yeah,
I'm jealous.
I think he's behind maybe a month or so on videos, but he's going to probably post some videos on Bali, which is going to make us cry because we want to go back to it.
I miss it so much. My heart hurts. Yeah, just to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's gone all kinds of places this year, so check him out too. Yep, definitely great content. Subscribe to him.
Sizzleman, if you can collaborate with other travel YouTubers, that way their audience can discover you and your audience can discover other channels. Mm-hmm. We try to do that. Here's the thing.
Yeah, here's the weird part about this. Is one, a lot of YouTubers can be quite alienating, but also
kind of mean.
We're the only plus size YouTubers in the space that we know of, and so a lot of folks think that's kind of polarizing.
And so they don't want to do anything.
They don't want to do collaborations. We find we hit brick walls a lot of times because of our size and the way we look. Yeah. And so that's the reason we started this channel is a lot of companies don't want to work with you. A lot of destinations don't like. Why would they want to advertise? Have big people come check it. So
that's something that we have trouble with.
It's an uphill battle for us.
Yeah, Kevin and Family on Standby and our friend Amber from Story Chasing, like they're exceptions to that rule. Like they're fabulous, fantastic people that are not plus size, but they're welcoming and wonderful. Whereas not all travel vloggers are like that. And so behind the scenes, when the camera turns off, they're not all that nice. And so we're trying to do that. But we don't look the way that they do. I can't arch my back on the beach.
I could. And I could run with slow motion, but you don't want to see all the juggles. So
we're trying to do that, and we really appreciate that advice. It's hard. If you have anybody you want to see us collaborate with, let us know.
Let us know. I'll be actually interested to see who you think we should collaborate with.
We would love to see who you think we should collaborate with.
We have a few ideas in mind. I'm actually going to contact them here in the next few days. Yeah. But we don't do collaborations, and there's
kind of a similar understanding and respect.
Most plus-size influencers are in Instagram. The Instagram space. There's 5 or 6 main ones I think that do that stuff, and so there's a lot of Instagrammers, but they don't have a lot of people that do videos. Take time to do videos, and so it's hard for us to find stuff. But we like them, love them. They're great people, but different. It's hard to make a video and get same reciprocity out of stuff and all that when we're doing Instagram. So it's kind of tough for us. It makes it a weird space for being YouTubers.
Your dad thinks people would be interested in watching you mow the lawn.
Dad's here watching.
Right there.
Mow the lawn. He does have a riding mower, which is really nice, and there are some hills, so it could be really interesting to watch him mow the lawn. I could do that. If you guys don't want to, we always you put Facebook Live.
No.
I'll see him down across the lawn. That'd be awesome.
Thanks, Jim. So, Boo Boy, how about editing YouTube videos from your phone? That is impossible because there's just way too much work involved. I would love to, but it's just too hard. I lost my place. Oh man. Oh, he's sweet. Having everybody hit the like button. I appreciate you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Start a GoFundMe so you can do a around the world trip. I feel icky about GoFundMe pages. Here's why. Because I find that people I think part of it is like we chose this. And so for us to be traveling should be us doing it. Like I really appreciate that suggestion, and that's incredibly kind of you. But I find it makes me feel guilty because I chose it and I don't want to take somebody's hard-earned money who could be using that for travel.
That's one of the reasons why we don't have a Patreon page right now too, is we're still really worried about it. And if you have one, totally cool. But we thought we would get something back in turn, so that's why we did our merchandise. That's why we have our merch. So go check out our merchandise to help support us as well.
Yeah,
and part of that proceeds goes to us and our fund for traveling and keeping this channel going, because it takes money each month to do it too. So you know, all different programs we have, keep the website going, keeps all that stuff going.
We appreciate that. It's just Patreon is something that kind of makes me feel icky too, because I feel like it's a YouTube GoFundMe, so I'm still on the fence.
Yeah, so that's why we decided to do merchandise versus Patreon or GoFundMe, is because we figured we can only give you something in return.
Because people are getting
you're supporting us, and people see that you're supporting us, which is the thing that we want.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Jessica, caught alive. Hey girl, how you doing?
Cool. Yeah.
Kimberly, I picked you guys' brains before my Bali trip and am so appreciative for all the info. I know more of you guys doing tips, etc. would be appreciated and watched. Okay, so more tips, more of that kind of stuff. Good. Let's see, Chris.
Wait. Go back. Did we miss something? Did someone just say Desi says hi?
Wayne and Desi from Kimberly.
Did she say something?
Say hi. Desi, did you stayed at the villa we stayed in Bali? That's what she's saying. But they say hi, by the way.
Holy cow. I miss those guys.
Miss them so much. I follow them on Instagram and just drool at the beautiful stuff that they're doing over there at Illawong. It's incredible. Chris, I suggest everyone to do a group cruise when they have another one. Vacationing with Jimmy and Amanda is a blast, and they are great hosts. Oh, you're sweet.
Look at that. Customer reviews. Satisfied customers.
Love you. You guys have to come, though.
They should definitely come. We'll make them come. Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if you do it in the cold winter months. So one of escape Minnesota. So yeah.
Linda, also find most YouTubers artificial. Please stay real. That's something we're trying so hard to do. It's hard.
It's tough because I hope it goes in our videos still that we still get excited about stuff and we still don't like stuff and it's hard to find. It's hard to find people that are that way.
It's really hard. Corey, I hate making mistakes and having stress on vacation. Your videos are a map through the minefield of plus size travel. Screw those other guys. They are not real people. You're sweet. I appreciate that. Yes, absolutely, Boo Boy. If we're ever in your neck of the woods, we'll come see you for sure.
I've told them so many places, so we can go.
So yeah, we can go on. Because I could sit here and read this for 12 years, but I'll keep reading these and then. So tell people what we're arguing over.
Here's what we're arguing about today. We have a little bit of money saved up, not a lot, but enough money to go do something fun. And so we're trying to figure out where to go, because we kind of promised everybody we'd stay in the United States, this year and do stuff and not go overseas, because we want to save up money, but also want to check out the U.S. and what it has to offer. Because a lot of people they are not from the United States. I mean, people from Canada, people watching from Asia, and over across the pond in Europe.
I have to say, David just went to Japan. That pleases me.
Oh, cool.
Go ahead.
Nice. So people want to see our lives and how that works, which is great. But we don't know where to go. So Amanda's kind of wanting to go on a cruise, so moving towards a cruise, like a new cruise,
maybe a little bit.
New cruise ship, or
because there's a new cruise ship coming to Miami from MSC.
There's actually a couple of them coming to the States right now, actually. And so we thought about doing that. Then I thought maybe we could start going over the Western Seaboard, start in Seattle, work our way down to Portland to visit family, then go take a train or something down to San Francisco, that area, visit family there, and check out San Jose, Santa Cruz, all those places, and then travel farther to LA. It would take a short cruise. They have cruises that go to LA. If you guys didn't know that, they're actually really cheap. And from there, go to San Diego and visit some people there. I have family there as well. So I could go the whole West Coast, or we could travel somewhere cheap in Central South America for about the same amount of money, or we could find a cheap flight to Europe. There's a lot of cheap things right now, but it kind of goes out to like, I don't know. It goes to what evens out. It all evens out the same, and what each thing is cost wise. Yeah,
I agree. So I don't know. I'm trying to read through here. Telling us to do Patreon, Alaska cruise. Trying to keep up.
So there's all kinds of things that are I don't know. Options. So who has options, or what should we do next? Where should we go?
Where would you like to?
Do you guys want us to see do a cruise, or you want to see us, travel the states?
What is this?
By rail? I don't know. Someone's being funny. So I don't know. It's all these different things that we could do, and we just don't know. We just don't know. So what do you guys think? That's the question. It keeps popping up.
What do you guys think?
She didn't find it.
Oh wow, that's sweet.
Thanks, guys.
That's money. How sweet of you.
That's a new thing.
That is a new thing. I didn't even know that was something. Thank you. That's so nice.
So go ahead and get the three dots on that one.
On this one?
No, on the right hand side. Leave it mouse. So your turn.
My turn. All right. I was trying to catch up with what you guys were giving us on the chat. So that's what the source of our huge argument was, is that there's so many choices and there's so many things that we want to do that it's hard to narrow it down. So what do you guys think? Let us know. Scroll down. West Coast. Part of the problem. Hey, Beverly's here. Hey, girl.
Everybody's here tonight. We should do this. Is this a good time for everybody?
I know.
Everybody's here tonight.
Yeah. One thing that we're thinking about is little trips, like little things, like all over the place that we could be doing. So we could do more than just one thing. That's kind of why we thought about doing the West Coast versus something else. So I don't know.
So then we also thought about maybe doing a bunch of small trips. Like Family Sandbag was saying, you can do a weekend trip. So we can we can fly up to go see them, go to Chicago and see the sites there for a weekend. Because usually you can plan on maybe $50 each way for each of us. So $200 in a weekend, and that costs money there. But they figured, well, if you're already there, you could probably branch out somewhere else and stay somewhere else. Go to Milwaukee or somewhere close to there. So
and Beverly's told me too. We've talked about this in past. She's like traveling around Texas, so we can show you guys some things around Texas. But Texas is huge. Like you can go 12 hours straight across, and you're still in Texas. So it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. We're trying to figure that out. Small trips is something we're thinking about, but I also want something bigger because I get antsy. And a whole lot of this is my problem, but I get really antsy about staying in one place for a long time because I moved once a month for a year. So now I'm like, we've been home almost a year and I'm just on edge because I feel like I need some things. John Reed said we should check out the state fair. Fun fact, we are doing the state fair.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, but we are. John, we're definitely doing it. We're actually going to go this weekend, I think. We're going to go this weekend, and we're going to vlog it with some friends, and it's going to be an excellent time because they have, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. They have corn fried butter. They have fried Oreos.
They do deep fried beer. I don't know if they have deep fried beer. If that's a thing you're trying.
Yeah. I think What's weird is it's a little expensive, so we'll see how much we can do on our budget because we were planning on not spending much money. And we were looking at prices like $14 for some kind of like the deep fried stuff. Yeah. So it's not cheap, but we'll see. We'll do it for you guys' sake.
Heather was saying she'll watch anything. Love you. Really appreciate that. Karen, I'd love to see you do a bunch of weekend trips. Lots of us would love to do that ourselves, and your ideas and places and planning would be helpful. Awesome. Niagara Falls. I've been there, but not with you.
I've been there too, not with you. You've been to the Canada side, haven't you?
I did for 10 minutes.
Yeah, the Canada side
is for 10 minutes.
Bigger than the New York side.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's the closest I've ever gotten.
Yep.
So we we can do both, don't you think?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we can do both.
I think we can probably do both. Yeah, we'll just have to see what we can do.
Yeah. So maybe California. I'd really love to do like the West Coast because I've never been there. And it's kind of nice the further north you get because it's in Texas and it's still hot. It's still hot here. That's what I'm thinking too, because we want something to be feasible for you guys too. Like I know traveling for a year is not something that a lot of people can just up and do. And we taught English to fund it. And so We didn't love that. So we don't really want to go back to doing it unless we have to. Judy wants us to come do a canoe trip with family. I don't do water. So Judy, I need you to come up with something else.
I don't know if you noticed about me. I don't know that well. She's not a big outdoors person.
Water?
So
because I don't swim well. It's because I don't swim well and I don't want to die. So
we'll get you floaties, the water wings.
The ones that go in your arms.
I think Karen Palmer wants us to go to Vancouver. I think. That's what it's like 3 times in Vancouver.
So one thing that we've actually talked about, you guys, is we've talked about going to Canada because for some reason we have a lot of Canada viewers and we love that. We love that about you guys and we really appreciate it. But it's like, oh man, Canada's big too.
So we actually, where
are we going, Canada?
We're going all over the place here, but we actually, I found a airfare next month, December, for $49 to go to Seattle. We can fly from Dallas to Seattle, $49.
Round trip or each way?
That gets us pretty darn close to Vancouver. And there's a train, which costs about the same amount of money, ironically. You just get across the border.
Just Pamela said Ontario was better.
You know what's funny is actually
Linda's in Ontario. Look,
we're looking at what it costs to do a rail pass, and we actually contacted Canada Rail, and they weren't really interested in working with us to do that. Wasn't a good enough, I guess, proposition to them. But
no,
it would have been fun to take Canada Rail all the way from coast to coast. It just seemed really cool.
That would have been fun. We actually looked at maps and stuff. So, okay, there's 2 spots in Canada we could go. We could do Ontario or we could do Vancouver.
That's awesome. Okay.
So, we could do that. Train in Canada is very expensive. We found that out very quickly. Trains in the States aren't much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that.
Yeah.
But, okay, so if we did West Coast, then we could possibly go up into Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Airline, let's see, Quentin. Don't be afraid or ashamed to reach out to airline partners to see if they will offer comp fares for podcast reviews, vlogs.
Yeah, we've tried stuff in the past, and it's been semi-successful. It's just
that's a good idea.
Airlines don't seem to want to work with vloggers very much. Sam Chewy, if you guys know who he is, he's like the guy. He does all of that stuff, and he's cornered the market.
All of it.
But other than that, I don't see a lot of people like working with airlines, which is kind of weird. So I don't know. But yeah. Let's see what else. Talk about
a mission trip.
Mission trip. Where we go there? I already know where we go with that.
I don't either.
Back to Nigeria. Probably not very safe right now if you go back there. So.
Our dollars were 35% more in Canada.
Oh, hey, that works. Mm-hmm.
Beware of gummy bears, like the candy.
I've never. Because it's Canada. I just got that joke.
Me too. Took a second.
Because marijuana is legalized in Canada.
Yeah.
Definitely not here.
No. Edibles. Yeah, I get it now. Thanks, guys. I'm still sick. Remember that.
Yeah.
I know. Do you want to see my mug, Alan? Is that what you wanted to see, my mug? I'm a little overly proud of this, just so you know. That's why I'm drinking out of it. I refuse to try anything else right now. Austin pub crawl. That would be fun. Where I'm actually really thinking about doing. We're thinking about going back to Austin.
We're going back there. It's just we don't know when.
We don't know when because I feel like that's home because that's where we left from. So I'm not sure. Like I don't feel like I've ever gone home because we didn't go back to Austin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't. So that's one of the things we really want to go. And because it's such a cool foodie, we didn't take advantage of the city for YouTube.
Everybody loves my mug. I just want you to see that.
Mine's Franco.
Thanks,
mine's
guys.
Pretty cool, right? Like my mug. Yeah.
Francesca's in the mall.
But yeah, there's so many cool places in Austin we can go to. And it's right now ACL, Austin City Limits Festival.
Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near Austin right now because ACL is crazy.
We're planning on actually this weekend. We did because
yeah. So what we'll do that. We'll do small trips. We kind of want to show you guys the big cities in Houston. I mean, in Texas, like Houston and Austin and San Antonio, Dallas. Obviously, we live in Dallas. So we wanted to show you guys a lot of that.
Don Juan,
said you need to step up your mug game. I think that means I'm winning.
Mine's classy. Mine's Frank Homa. It's like a fancy harder guy.
The best ever.
Anyway,
so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do small weekend trips where we go around Texas. show you guys the big cities in Texas, just because we feel like Texas is a fun place to go. And barbecue is different everywhere. Like, there's different good things about all the places.
Yeah, the barbecue is so varied. Even in Austin, it's so weird. Like Texas, I mean, it's more of a barbecue, and even they do it different ways.
Austin does it so much
there's
better.
a little tiny town called Lockhart that does barbecue, and what's the other one? There's tons of them out there. Man. Yeah, we could do a whole thing just on barbecue. John's talked about San Antonio.
The Riverwalk is awesome.
Yeah,
the Riverwalk.
Oh, look, they're defending my mugs. Yeah, Frank Homa's cool. Is that a Midwest thing? Maybe they know what Frank Homa is.
Friend still wins. Yeah. But so we're gonna do weekend trips and things like that for you guys, because that's easy for us to do, because it's Texas and Dallas is kind of situated in the very middle.
My aunt's outing me. Look at she says it's my grandma's. It is my grandmother's mug. I have a matching set. Amanda uses this when we're not. So.
Well, now I'm keeping it
alive.
I do this. So, yes, I see. Texas Monthly Top 50 Barbecue Review. Wow, that's a lot of barbecue, but that would be super fun.
Man.
We missed barbecue while we were in Asia because they just don't have that. It's not.
Although, who is in Chiang Mai?
Beverly.
Okay.
I thought about coming to see you. By the way,
they have. There's
to get a flight.
Duke's at the mall. Or Duke's in Chiang Mai has excellent barbecue.
Go to Maya Mall and go to Duke's because theirs is the closest thing. Beverly, do it and let me know because it's good.
Let's tell this to Kevin too. They have really good barbecue there.
They have really good barbecue there.
Think about that ribs. Oh man.
That we ate the second time we were in Chiang Mai, we ate at Duke's way too much and spent far too much money because it was the closest thing to barbecue we could find. They also have good pizza.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Duke's is awesome.
Texas was great, but those left hand turn killed us. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is bad.
It's terrible.
So I guess the question we have now for you guys is: do we do a cruise or do we not do a cruise? That's the big debate. And so we want to know. We'll watch the comments here as we're done with this. Is do we do a cruise or not?
Because if we did a cruise, if we did West Coast, here's my thing. If we did the West Coast, I would want to do a cruise out of California because they go to a different part of Mexico.
Yeah.
Did you already say that?
No, I did not.
So it's a totally different part of Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So be Baja. Wow. Down to Baja from LA. That's what we'd be doing. But with that, we'd go to LA, do all the quintessential things to do in LA and San Diego and the whole area. So that's what we want to do. And
do regional stuff. Some people say cruise. Beverly says no cruise. Quentin wants to know the worst flight we've ever taken abroad. Ooh. That would be from Dallas to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that probably was the worst one.
Because the seats were this big. Don't fly Etihad. They're tiny, tiny, tiny seats.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
We actually looked at going from LA to Vancouver, and it's cheap to fly there.
I know we looked at that.
Cheap.
Karen really wants us to go to Vancouver.
Yeah, but they actually didn't get stopped. They're stopping, I think. I don't know if it's because of the cold or what. But right about now is when they're stopping.
It's seasonal.
Yeah, because
it's seasonal up there. So you guys are about to get snow. I've never seen snow. That's another reason why I kind of wanted to head somewhere north. We could go to Colorado too. You have family in outside of Denver.
I have family everywhere. Yeah.
So
all fun places.
Judy's gonna be mad at us if we talk about all those places up there and we don't go to Iowa. Sorry, Judy.
Well, if we go to Minnesota and we go there for like a weekend or something, we can visit them. Or they come out there and visit us.
We can go to Catalina out of Long Island, Sonia says, at a Long Beach.
Yeah, I actually think that one of those cruises do go there. I guess stop there and then they go down to like somewhere in Baja.
Linda, Ontario apparently gets snow, but not Vancouver.
They all get snow.
I would love to find a way to go to Canada. I know Canada's huge, guys. I know it's like the U.S. It's massive.
Is there a budget airline up there? Was WestJet?
Is there like a central budget point, like where we can do a Canadian meetup? That would be fun.
It's between Ontario and is it like? It's Alberta.
Is it Ontario or
Alberta
Vancouver?
Is between, I think.
What's in the middle of the two? I don't know where they are.
Between BC and Ontario, I think it's probably Alberta.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, but anyway,
WestJet. We flew WestJet.
Okay. So if we could take the train, I don't know. That's logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So come to Arizona. Arizona is too hot. Love you, Beverly, but Arizona is too hot for me.
Oh, and right now it's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad right now.
No, because parts of Arizona are not. Like Flagstaff, they get snow.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, it's cold.
She's saying Air Canada. Sonia said she lives Long. She said we can do Ensenada, Catalina 4 nights out of Long Beach.
That's interesting. Might check that out. Yeah. That's what it is. That's the 4-night one. It's not as Mexico. Mm-hmm.
I know. I feel like I wish we could just do like a U.S. tour and go everywhere, but it's
tough. It really is tough. That's what we're trying. So I guess let's take a poll. We'll see what's going to happen here in the next coming, I guess, days as an hour.
Because we really need to decide. Because what we want to do is something before the year is over.
We'll do a big trip to get some footage and show you guys some tricks. Because there's some tricks we're doing with cruises too. So if we do a cruise, we got some tricks up our sleeve for that. If we do something, going to California, there's all kinds of stuff that we have up our sleeve. It's just a matter of which way do we go. So the question, I guess, right now is cruise or no cruise, right?
We kind of had a mixed response.
Okay.
I think it was more cruise than no cruise.
Well, we can wait and see what the response is when it's up for a few days.
Because I'll rewatch it.
Mm-hmm. And people comment. So comment down below. If you're watching this still, comment down below. Make sure you tell us cruise or no cruise and what you want to see for us. Yeah.
Somebody also told us further up in the comments to try TikTok. I don't know what that is. That means I'm very, very old.
TikTok is the thing where they have like the photo editing. Video editing stuff.
Video. Oh, is it? I thought it was like a video.
Yeah,
editing.
It's like kind of like the thing we did. Like,
why is my hair doing weird things? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah,
they do.
My Vegas does still have they offer them sometimes. It's very sporadic, but they do offer it's
$100 onboard credit,
mm-hmm.
or no. RC was doing like a 20% off or 10% off or something. Yeah, they do that sometimes too.
But most
keep your eyes peeled.
MSC and Royal Caribbean, they both offer onboard credit with My Vegas. So you guys playing those slots games for Vegas we keep talking about, they also give discounts to cruises. It's a limitless what you can do. Even in Asia, there's places in Asia you can stay for free and discounted rates there in Australia.
It has to be a 7-day cruise though to get those perks. Kevin, you're my favorite. You're so sweet. I appreciate you so much. Because we didn't put him up to that. You're the absolute best. Thank you so much. Family on Standby said for us to do a Patreon because it's video. We're providing value. It just makes me feel picky. If we did something like that, give us some ideas of what you guys would want the rewards to be.
Yeah,
because
that was tough for us too. Because we started actually recording that, and I don't know. I just didn't. We kind of stopped. Like this feels weird.
Yes. Boo Boy, I do want to tell you, NCL is doing Fly for Free, but here's the thing. If you go look at NCL, they're our favorite cruise line, so don't think that I'm bashing them. I actually love them. But if you go and you look at the prices that they advertise, so like if they advertise like $3.99 and whatever, you can't get those perks with that because they have those just like sail away, bottom of the barrel, cheapest possible cruise. The offers don't count for that. You have to do the one that's $100 more.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you guys know.
And not only that, so I look at this too because I want to do. That's another debate. We looked at stuff for free, for free perks. So I want to do the free drinks because I think that's better value. Like we just drink and not pay for stuff.
Yeah.
However,
I don't think we'll drink enough to justify it, and I think we should do food.
That's not even the point. However, what they get you is they actually charge you a service charge for the drinks ahead of time. So what you don't know is you have to pay an extra $100 or something like that, right, per person for the service charge. So the drinks are not free. They're basically you're paying $100 a person for the drinks. So it's not really a savings, which is really deceiving. And I don't like those practices. That really makes me angry. Yeah. And it's getting worse.
We have 2 people in San Francisco.
Really?
That's super cool.
How about that?
And then John said California Coastal Cruises Princess are great. Have done several 3, 4, and 7-day trips out of LA. We've never been on Princess. So that's actually a really great tip.
I really want to try like Celebrity Princess, something we haven't been on yet. Just for the fact that I kind of want to see what the stigma is. You always hear princesses for people with blue hair, white hair, and I don't think that's necessarily true.
I don't think it's true either.
Seeing with celebrity is kind of a different game too. So I want to see what that's about. I really want to try that.
Hey Scott. He's our OG fan. He was like our first
fan. Another Vancouver person.
Vancouver person I know.
You missed the big debate.
Do we go to Vancouver or do we go to Ontario? Like it's a huge thing.
And Jim and Kim, we saw in Vegas. They're in Halifax.
They're in Halifax.
Yeah.
But Kevin said he's going to try to cruise for 3 months straight. That will be wicked cool. I would watch that. I want to see those videos. That would be really super cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
That'd be really cool.
Boo Boy's doing one in 2021. That'll be fun.
Oh, cool. way out.
Coastal
I'm
out of
surprised
Seattle.
people do that way out, but it makes financial sense, really.
It does make financial sense. I'm way too impatient.
Yeah, that's just anticipation
that's
of waiting
part
for
of why
2
we can't
years.
do that kind of stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, we have all of this. You guys are awesome. You guys have helped so much, please let me say, because we really, well, I guess what I get from this is I was right in that people want to see everyday life winning.
Is that what we decided?
I think that's what we decided. I think that's what I heard from the general population in the chat section was Amanda was right and her mug is better than yours.
Mine's timeless.
That's what I heard.
The quality and craftsmanship of this mug was a lot better than one made in China next to me.
Shut up. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do some small weekend trips to places around Texas to show you guys some Texas love and food and all that kind of good stuff. Cruises do get really cheap.
That's kind of the reason we're looking at what we're doing.
That's another reason why
we're looking at cruises now is they get really cheap.
Yes.
If you guys don't know, there's cruises right now. 70 cruises for like $200.
So vacations to
out of
go.
Miami.
Like there's a website called Vacations to Go, and what they do is they have a 90-day ticker. That if you go click on that 90-day ticker, you see everything that's been discounted for cruising. And you can get cruises, what, you looked at it at a cruise at, was it Miami or California? That was like $100 for 5 days?
Yeah, it was out of Miami. Or Fort Lauderdale, one or two.
Yeah.
And so if you can wait to the last minute to do it, and you have time off, and I mean, that's the line. So now airfares are kind of go up a little bit because of the holiday season. But
just bank your money.
You can just you can get in there and snipe a good deal.
Really and it goes up. It goes up from the 15th of December to like mid-January, and then it goes back down.
Yeah, that figure is awesome. That helps us out immensely because there's so many different places to go. And I mean,
it shows you stuff out of the Mediterranean. It shows you stuff like all over.
Transatlantic repositioning cruises. That's a big one too. Those are cheap. Those are good deals. So
I really want to do one of those.
Yeah.
So, well, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate it. You guys helped us so much with this. So now we get to go to the drawing board, and I get to go back through and watch all of this again and write all of your notes down so I can make sure and hit everything that you guys are suggesting.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do with everything and what turns out, and we try to bring you along in the process of how we figure out what we're going to do because it's going to be tough.
It is. It's going to be really hard, but we really appreciate you guys letting us know what you want to see. And if you guys are watching this in a playback,
comment down. Help us out.
Comment down below.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think. We value your opinion because at the end of the day, you guys are the one watching. And so we really want to produce stuff that will be helpful for all of you. So. Uh-oh. I just clicked the wrong thing.
All right. So,
Scott, I need to watch more of your live feeds. We appreciate you. We do want to plan some meetups. The problem is everybody's so spread out. And so maybe we should just do like a centralized one. I don't know. We will continue working hard on the group cruise and hopefully have some information for you guys in the next month or so. I really hope so.
Hopefully the next 30 days we'll have something because we really want to plan that. It's something we want important to us. We had such a fun time last time.
We did.
If we even have half the fun people we had,
I know.
Oh man, it's gonna be excellent.
I think that's where we realized that's part of where I came up with travel trainers is because I realized like what because I don't know if you guys know this about me. I used to plan weddings. I used to do events. Did it for 6 years professionally, and so I love that though. I love to plan experiences for people. I love to do things, and being able to be involved like that was like marrying the best of two worlds that I'm really passionate about. And so I would be so over the moon excited to be able to plan group trips and cruises and things to be able to vacation with you guys, because to hug you and to see your face and to, make it in real life like that just makes it all better.
Yeah.
So we'll get hard at work. So yay. It's after February. It will be after February. I'm looking for fall in 2020, Kevin. Yep. So we'll definitely let you know for sure because you have to go.
Yes.
So, and we kind of want to talk to Amber and make her go too. And family on standby. We'll just have a reunion and everybody go. Yeah. That would be fun.
Yeah.
If we have a YouTube cruise?
Yeah. We might get a special deal if we all get together and we do it.
Pardon me as I write this down. I love that idea.
Yeah.
That's really fun. Awesome. Well, you guys, we know we caught you guys right before dinner, so maybe 6:30 is a sweet spot for us to do these because we had awesome engagement and great people here.
I'm not gonna head down to our kitchen. We're gonna make a baked potato.
We are making baked potatoes for dinner. So, Chris, I miss you guys too.
I'm not gonna vlog that.
Not gonna vlog the baked potatoes. No.
Unless you want us to, but it's gonna have sour cream, butter, cheese,
all the
chives,
bad stuff, guys.
maybe bacon bits.
Sometimes you just have to be bad. So we appreciate you guys. We love you, and we will see you soon. We'll have a video for you on Sunday. It's a really good one. We can't wait to show you.
Oh, Kevin's heading to KL, so.
Oh, cool. Yay! Oh, we have Indian food. Eat all the Indian food you get your hands on.
We got a place. If you want to go, there's a best Indian place. Anyway.
I'll email you.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.